Okay. Checking everything. Seems to be working. Alright, welcome to a new time trial stream from your random streaming guy, Willpower Dane. Alright, we're gonna try and get gold. On this I did get gold in my other account, so I had a little practice. I did it in a few laps, but I want to get like under a 115. I don't know if that's possible, but that's the goal for this stream, to get under a 115. What's the goal time here? Anyway, I don't remember. 116.2. Yeah, I want to beat that by almost a second. So anything under 115, let's try and get that. Alright, got the car, haven't done any laps yet. No one's put up a time here yet, so let's give them something to chase. We can't do brake balance here. At least it's not street tires, thank goodness. Even though it's just racing hearts, but whatever. barely kept it on. Alright, let's use this lap for a practice lap. We're too far behind now. Yeah. Way behind. Where can I get some more time? I think maybe a 10th here. Not this first sector, second sector. Right here. No, not a 10. Maybe we can get a little more into here, but not much more. So it would have to be these corners now. That's where I'd have to do it. Didn't do it there for sure. Not that way. Alright. Ooh, that was close. All the way up this street. That hurts. Try to get back some right here. Short shift or what with this car? That felt good. We did make up some time there. push any harder through there, I'm going to get a pen. at the perfect time. I was ahead, now I'm behind. Don't push it too hard through here, just go through it. It's wide. There we go. I tried, guys. I'm pushing it to the limits. We had a run of low 15s, one mid 15, two mid 15s, three mid 15s, but mostly low mid 15s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, 1, 2, 4. Alright, let's see what the optimal time should be based on what I've done so far. Yeah, I could go faster. I'm faster than that on the other account. I'm at 1:15.0 something. So there is more time for sure. Are we going to chase it though? Yeah, I had a 19.5 and a 24.5 on the other one also. But I also had a 30, I didn't know if it was a 31 or 30.9. Anyway. Alright. Let's see what we could do. I'm gonna change like right there. Listen to the engine and change that. It tells you when it needs to change, so let's see if that works. Oh, I did it again. I didn't hit the brake in the I was turning when I tapped the brake. Dropped it to a 1:15.1. So we need 2/10, or a 10th and a half will do. I don't care if it's a 14.999. I'll be happy with that. my other time? I'm curious. Let me see. So this one is what? 1,000, 1,400 something? I don't know how they do a 14.0. That's crazy. Yeah, I want to be in the top 1,000. I'm a little bit of, hold on. Look for Miami Heat. Oh, we're around here somewhere. I'll probably right before I go. Hold on. Did I pass it? I don't remember 15.0 what it was. I don't think it was this much. It was 15.07 something. Strange things are happening. Strange. Where is it? Oh, 7. Oh, really? You telling me I didn't do it? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Where's my other time? It makes no sense. I know. Whoa, it's not even here. Are they ignoring my time? It wasn't right. Huh. Strange. Let me check this out just in case. Nope. No way it's up here. That would be crazy. Where is my time? There it is. Ha! Miami Heat, 1,092. 15.032 I did. I want a 14.9. I want to get into the top 1,000. Right there, guys. 1 second. Just checking something. I'll be right there.
Just pivot back to, the real problems is, right, your famous rating style that begins with condemn this group, that group. Let me finish before you keep. always pivot back to, the real famous reaction style that begins with condemn this group, that group. Let me finish before you keep suggesting I'm supporting alternative, which I have not. Sounds like you're justifying me. You know what, can I finish a sentence? Booby traps are not allowed if they are genuinely indiscriminate.
Alright, can we get into the top 1,000?
See, I'm not playing this game, Piers, because I'm not here to talk about the rules of war. You say that.
I have a Ken's quicker in my auto account, so let's go get it.
I'm curious what you think Israel will pass your tests. Probably not. I was clever. I was close to a passive. Just saying, I want peace through Kamala Harris. The two seismic issues are dominating the global news agenda. What happens next to each of them will have a profound impact on the state of the world. First, of course, is the forthcoming presidential election. The second is the crisis engulfing the Middle East. SDS has rapid views on both these big stories. He's not shy about airing them. Joining me in the studio is the CEO of Zatara News. Yes, I'm Benny. How are you? To see you. Never met in person until now. On Twitter, mate. That was good to see you. Great to meet you. Always enjoy our debates. They are. Let's start with what's happening in the because we may find some areas of agreement in this aspect. But first of all, Hezbollah. Do you see a distinction between Hezbollah and, say, Hamas? In what they are, what they represent, how they have acted?
I mean, they're very different groups. They operate in different ways in different contexts. I guess what they have in common is that they both came out of Israel's occupation of their land. Hamas comes out of the occupation of West Bank and Gaza, and many people are not aware of the fact that Israel occupied Lebanon, southern Lebanon, for 18 years, from 1982 to 2000. Although the Lebanese argue that there's still an occupation of a piece of Lebanese land called the Sheriff Farms. So in that sense, they're similar, but there's a difference in their tactics, their different religions, well, their different sects. I apologize, not different, one Muslim, one Shia, one Sunni. They're both backed by Iran. There's similar differences. I think what's really interesting this time around is we've seen for a year Israel killing thousands of civilians in Gaza and saying, well, Hamas is to blame because of human shields, because of tunnels. That argument just does not work in Lebanon. They've killed 550 people there on Monday. An insane amount of people in a single day, one of the highest single-day death tolls in modern warfare. Almost all of them civilians, according to Lebanese health ministry, which is not Hezbollah, by the way. They're in some aspect of the health ministry in Gaza. So I think what we've seen is so phenomenally bad on Israel's end, and so little defense. October 7th was used, as we have discussed before, as the excuse for killing tens of thousands of Palestinians.
Well, I would categorize it different. I don't think they use it as an excuse to go and kill tens of thousands of Palestinians. They responded to one of the most egregious terror attacks of all time.
What is the response to that?
That's the question. That is the question.
That's when it becomes an excuse when you carry on.
Because is it an excuse, or is it that they are wedded to the elimination of Hamas? Because Hamas has persistently said, we want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. And there's a correlation with Hezbollah, whose charter is very explicit. They stand for the eradication of Israel. That's what they're about.
That's not justified killing 500 people.
Well, let's say it did. Well, it's what bothers me. That's what's happened this week.
Hezbollah's charter is irrelevant to what we're talking about. That's not why they killed 500 people on Monday.
Well, I don't think it's irrelevant. You have a terror group on your doorstep who are wedded to extinction. Why is that irrelevant?
I think the language you use is relevant because you say on your doorstep. Do you know they did a poll of Americans well back who thought the Palestinians were occupying Israel? When we talk about this stuff, we make it sound like Israel is the one being occupied, besieged. Israel is the one that's occupying the West Bank. Gaza long as country occupation of the were going back to 1967. Israel is the country that occupied southern Lebanon. Everything the world did not begin on October 7th. 1917, Israel invaded southern Lebanon. 1982, Israel invaded southern Lebanon. Sabra and Shatila massacre. 2006, Second Lebanon War, murder 100 people.
But you make it sound like they're just doing this for the sake of it. They're not.
What are they doing?
They're being provoked by Hezbollah.
So Hezbollah didn't exist in 1970.
Okay, I'm talking about the specifics of going on now. The provocation since October the 7th, Hezbollah's first response to October the 7th was to unleash rockets on Israel on October the 8th. It is. That is right.
Where did they find the first one?
They fired rockets on the 8th.
Where?
Will you tell me?
No, you just said they fired Israel. Where?
They fired the direction of Israel.
Where did they hit? Beitar? they're fighting with Sheba Farms. They do, they're fighting with Sheba Farms, which, as I said earlier, is an area of Syria. Well, the Lebanese claim it's Lebanon, Syria claims it's Lebanon, Israel says no, it's not occupied the Sheba Farms. They find Israeli military installations in the Sheba Farms. And how they got find it Israel?
They were firing into the area that Israel says is Lebanon's.
No, Israel says it. Israel says it's Syria. Remember, Israel is occupying Syria and the West Bank and Gaza and Lebanon would only be parts of Lebanon. This is the problem, right? The core of the problem is Israel's territorial expansion attacks. It's Israel occupying multiple Arab lands, which leads to quote-unquote resistance or quote-unquote terrorism, which I don't care what word you want to use right now. But that is the core. When John Yeshua Al-Shokri made the same point, deal with the occupation, then we deal with the violence. And look, has Hezbollah fired into Israel and Syria? Yes, I don't agree with that. But the reality is 82% of the exchange of fire between Lebanon and Israel since October the 7th has been done by Israel. Okay, 82%. But is that not provocation?
Let me finish my point, which is that since October the 8th, 19,000 missiles from Hezbollah to Israel, right?
But way more from Israel into Lebanon.
Well,
82%.
It's also responding. What else is supposed to be
82%. Also, it's not too equal.
So they can't defend themselves.
But the vast majority of attacks are Lebanon.
Okay, but would you condemn the firing of rockets by Hezbollah? Well,
I've got my condemn all the attacks. I think million times. We discussed it. Someone chose to defend militant groups of foreign government.
I see.
Someone chose to say, let's end the violence. Let's sort out what the solution is. Let's look at the root cause of the violence. And it is undeniable that the root cause of the violence is Israel, Israel's occupation, the genocide in Gaza. What did the leader of Hezbollah say? So we were firing rockets if we end the killing in Gaza. What did the president of Iran say? We won't retaliate for what you did to the Iranians, or if you end the killing in Gaza. What did the Houthis say? We'll stop blocking ships if you end the killing in Gaza. Where do you all the roads lead back to?
why would you believe any of those?
I don't believe any of them. I'm not aware.
You're citing them and everything's gospel statements from people who have impeachable
I'll tell you why, if you let me finish, I'm Brother
The
Reagan.
bunch of terrorists and we won't do X, Y, Z. People do this.
I'm Brother Reagan. I say verify. Call them off. If they're lying, call them off. Stop the Gaza fighting and then see what happens.
Yeah, but Israel
Alright, guys.
Hamas's bluff.
Wait.
There was a ceasefire in place before October.
We don't seem to be able to get this 1:15.
But it is true.
It's actually false. They were attacking Palestinians.
I think it's my driving. I don't know.
In September.
Yes, I'm listening to Pierce. What's his name?
Which of the definitions is?
Well, then
Israel
Piers Morgan.
people are not there around. In September, hold on. In September, you just made a charge. It's not true. There's a tablet there. You can Google it. Guardian headline, right there. You can go see the news
I
report.
don't Google during it.
Well, afterwards, everyone can. There's a Guardian headline. September 2023, a month before October the 7th. The headline is Palestinians shot the military by Israel in Gaza, attacked. There were airstrikes in Gaza.
Try one more time.
Gaza's not isolated. Gaza and the West Bank under international law are one entity. There were several
115, 104.
in the West Bank before October.
But what
So we're at a 24-4.
You can't say it's
We got a 19-5, then that'd be.
You would
Yeah.
say otherwise.
And the facts say otherwise.
Yeah, but what I'm
That'd
with
be
you
it.
is you
Let's go.
always downplay anything which might be deemed by Israel to be provocation.
No.
You always you're debating style, impressive debate style, but you always bring it back to giving the real problems. Giving the real problems.
If we're going to talk about styles, the famous French style that begins with condemn this group, that group. On that day, 500 when you finish on Monday, you come back in 500 people were killed on Monday. 150 children. I assume you condemn that and don't support the killing of civilians. So in Lebanon, 500 people died. That's the equivalent of 30,000 Americans or 6,000 Brits in a day. And yet we started this interview with Hezbollah Charter. So if we're going to talk about styles, you're focusing on the wrong thing.
Okay.
I'm going to focus on 500 people dead.
Okay, let me go back to the week before, where 3,000 Hezbollah terrorists targeted specifically.
How do you know that?
What do you mean? Well, no.
You just said 3,000 Hezbollah terrorists.
How many was it?
I don't know, I'm asking you about the claim.
How many was it? I do just read that.
Yeah, I just read everything. Just what you
You
know.
don't know 3 years. You didn't know what I didn't give it up, you did. What was being done from the other side?
I didn't give it that. You said 3,000 terrorists. I wonder where I
That is what's being reported.
No, it's not reported. It's what's said by Israel. What's said by people speaking on behalf of the
See,
was it all good?
it's not. Hang on. It's what's being said. Didn't
They
they?
haven't tried.
Because people were 1 year to go.
No, to the American government.
Let's say they said it publicly. Obviously, they did it.
I don't know where to find the time.
You just gave a 3,000 number. I just saw a little girl's funeral last week. She is not a terrorist. No. So why did you say 3,000 terrorists?
I was about to say that in the process of targeting very specifically extraordinarily terrorist. Well, that's what I'm going to come to. So they target 3,000 Hezbollah terrorists with their major rocket tools and so on. In the process, a small, comparative to that number, a small number of civilians get killed, which is obviously deplorable. But my point to you is, if someone's been chucking rockets over for a year, and a year it could be, you've had to displace 60,000 people from the north of your country because of this relentless bombardment. And you eventually respond in such a precise, targeted fashion, right? And in the process, some civilians are killed, which is never acceptable, can never be condoned, never be supported. But if it is right, as has been widely reported, by mainstream media, that 3,000 terrorists,
People associated with Hezbollah. What everybody in Hezbollah are terrorists.
but the driver, 3,000 members of Hezbollah, right? Would you say that that is something that is unlawful? You said it's a terror attack, you use illegal.
Yeah.
But I would say that's not. I would say that if you look at that in totality, they are responding to rocket attacks all year, and they are specifically extremely precise. Unlike what they've been doing in Gaza, where I do not accept what Israel's been doing with precision targeting we keep talking about. They're able to account for that. I do think in this particular occasion, they were extremely precise, and it was a brilliant piece of warfare. If you want to look at that, notwithstanding, brilliant. But my point is, surely that is justified. In some parts of this, you have to say that Israel's entitled to defend itself.
So, actually, Lebanon is the one that used to defend themselves and say 500 people killed on the day. Yeah, well, you're right. You have had, I've watched with very small. You have had a lot to account their nonsense about casualty numbers. But let me just do three very brief things on that. Number one, you said just a moment ago, when they eventually respond, use that phrase eventually, it's just actually that we're all in states. 80% of attacks, they've been bombing Lebanon for a year. And you say who started it, whatever, I'm not talking about it. But they've been attacked. But this is, yes, but 5 days
You know where to find the time.
6 days after they killed the Reuters video journalist in southern Lebanon, the man called Issa Abdullah, killed, according to reports that was targeted by Israel, according to the UN, the war crime, right? So they have been killing people in Lebanon who have nothing to do with Hezbollah for a year. So that's not saying eventually. And number two, I would say, yes, it's an act of terror. And that's just from my view. You know, Liam Panetta from Obama.
Yeah, exactly.
From the CIA. When the former head of the CIA comes out and says Israel is committing an act of terror, I think we should take that seriously. But it's not just him. And a group of UN special rapporteurs on human rights and extrajudicial killings. Palestine, many of them said it was not. And that's the problem with the international law. People can argue always, you know, that we're not lawyers, but we're not lawyers.
I think this is going to be the last.
No, of course not. I don't think we should booby trap devices. It's against international law to use them.
I think this would have been the last.
I'm actually petrified separate to the politics.
Man, that sucks.
Petrified at the ability of governments to use technology and surveillance.
Man, that sucks.
I think I think the idea that Israel keeps opening the doors to all sorts of new precedents that other governments will run away and we will regret. I think, going into the supply chain of devices, phones, beepers, pages, I think that's very, very
There it is.
From a practical point of view.
That was supposed to be the last.
Page, even if you think he's a terrorist.
Guys.
We don't know if
Oh, no. Wow, okay.
crashes car into children crossing the road. We saw them going off in grocery stores. It's taking out people's eyes, fingers. I don't think it's time. I think it's barbaric. I think it's illegal. And I also
Let's go.
I say this all the time. Even if I was an Israeli, I would not support this. It doesn't make Israel safer. Do you think Israel's safer to do support than any? They just fired a rocket. I tell you that.
But that's what you think by your criteria. Is there any military response that Israel can give? First of all, as to
Back in 1905, third sector, 24-4.
Is there any military response Israel can do, which in your eyes would be justified?
I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I don't request it. When you say response, Israel's doing rest in all of these places. As I say, it was actually good at occupying Gaza. It was besieging Gaza for 20 years, and even in its regions,
You think you can justify that?
Come on.
I think justified.
So it wasn't justified.
It's not said that many times.
So was Israel not entitled to respond?
I'm questioning this word response. Response implies being response. I don't accept the title. I don't accept that. We accuse of response.
to the specific terror attack in a way that if in England,
You're saying that.
it's a terrorist attack on Army Go, and they killed 12 respond with substantial force. Would you?
Yes, but Britain.
So you would.
Alright, we're off now. Okay.
Scenario. Because that's the key
We
point.
got about 20 laps probably.
It's dangerous wording.
No, but it's not dangerous because I'm
Make it sound like I don't disagree with you.
I'm going to quote you before
Let's see what the optimal time could be.
Which I have not.
14.8. I knew I can do a 14.
Is they paying attention? They're occupied.
They are occupied, they're not occupied.
I think they probably are, yeah.
Not probably, the ICJ says they're occupied. Shlomo Brom, who's one of the former top Israeli generals, one of their big strategists, said after October the 7th, what did you expect? If you keep people under military occupation,
So what you think?
they will rise up. Of course, there's always going to
What
be
do you
terrorism.
expect?
Yeah, there's always going to be terrorism and violence as long as you oppress people.
On that scale, you expected that?
No, obviously, I don't expect the details, but do you expect Palestinians to fight back? Of course we do. Everyone who's sane who looks at this conflict from American presidents downwards would say the root cause of the violence has to be ending the conflict.
I agree.
So then, talking about tit for tat response,
But I also think if you go back to the start of 1948, which I've had many scholars from both
Let's
sides.
not quit. Alright, we did a 19.540. 30.8. I don't know. That 30.8 is going to be hard to get.
You know, you can construct, if you're reasonably fair-minded about this, you can construct a solid argument for both sides to feel agree from the very start of this conflict.
and that's a different argument. I'm talking about what you do.
When people say they didn't start doing
Well, I'm not even going back to that video. About 20 years of they open their prison camp to quote David Cameron.
but also
Palestinians.
but also Hamas in that process since 2005 have clearly Gaza in a despicable notion. There's not all Israel's fault, is it?
Because you're mixing different things up. It's
Hamas and Israel, you can put it all on Israel.
no, because if we're talking
I'm
about
trying to be a little bit more because hang on, when you do a terror attack,
you both sides occupation and illegal.
You're doing.
Yeah, you're obviously I'm trying to be fair. You can't be fair to an occupier. By the way, when we talk about Russia and Ukraine, it's not frustrates me. My friend Owen Jones sat here and said the same thing. When we talk about Russia and Ukraine, we don't do this. I blame Russia as the invader and occupier. Don't do that with Israel. That's the double standard.
I'm telling you, consistent bit.
I'm not really consistent. I say Russia, hold on, let me finish that. Russia illegally invaded and occupied Israel and illegally annexed the Crimea. And Israel is doing the same thing that Australia is.
Did you know they are completely different?
Yeah, Israel's worse has been around much longer. People living on the northwest.
But you
And they kill more kids.
there was no similarity in these two situations.
Israel's is worse.
It's not.
How many kids have been killed in Ukraine versus Gaza?
In 1 year.
Ever.
1 year.
Ever. Take whatever point you want. More kids have been killed in Gaza and Ukraine.
Okay.
Every human rights group in prison.
What's happened in Ukraine? What happened in Ukraine is a Russian dictator invaded illegally.
We agree on Ukraine, but we don't agree on Israel because we're not consistent.
I think Israel's largely consistent.
Something that is my friend Tyler Zico pointed out the way is just a good way of avoiding contributing my responsibility. It's complicated.
Come on.
Actually, Israel is
Come on.
international law. Israel is the one killing its own civilians.
Come on. Yes. We got it, guys.
I disagree with you. There's some right-wing headbangers on that camp. Also,
It's not the 14.88, but as I said, I'll take it.
Under no scenarios, but
Woo!
Palestinians are not Palestinians.
but let me come back to
We got it.
because it's the most current.
We got it.
Crisis.
Feels good to accomplish it.
With Hezbollah,
Why not? Oh, we got what we want. Well, except for the 30.8. We got the 30.9. We got the 24.4 again.
They have a chance.
And we got the 19.5.
Whatever eradicate Israel. You have to defend yourself. So the question then becomes, what type of defense?
I definitely don't have much more time
or
than this.
reaction or revenge, whatever you want to call it. Well, you get into the semantics of the world. But what kind of
So,
can
there we
Israel
go.
do, given that direct threat?
So in case we gotta come back, but
And the same
I think we should be safe for gold
an
here.
argument to Hamas. But
Oh, and we're 946. We're top 1,000 people. Top 1,000.
Far better armed.
Yep, that's what I was going for. Okay, that's the good.
People,
And what's
government,
and what's created
Lebanese society.
and what's created
946.
1,500 members of the Iranian Revolution.
Civil war, not created, but yes.
Well, they trade.
They're also indigenous to Lebanon.
They trade.
They're not foreign
So
force.
my point is, what can Israel do that would actually tick your box of being justified?
My box is a very minimum box. My box is hypocritical. Don't know harm, don't kill civilians. So
You don't respond.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
man.
respect
We could have been higher, but somebody did the 2 people did 981 before me.
What do you do?
That's alright.
How?
I don't know, Jonathan, can we just get
We're the top 1,000 fastest people.
They're not in civilian areas, so we're able to target them. Okay, target them.
That's my goal.
Under the rules
And we know there's only over 40,000 people that play this game, so I'm happy with that.
Then I'm going to finish my point.
You literally...
Well, teaching improved. Was it teaching? Yeah.
When they
Teaching
did that
improved
last
that.
week with the walkie-talkies pages, you said, no, that's a terror attack, it's illegal.
Go watch his videos, you'll
There's a
see.
bit more precise targeting.
Because they didn't just target.
Oh my God. The first time I've been so close with a 1.27%
The amended protocol 2
of the top guys.
So there is no...
Yep.
Actually, no,
You're
it's
getting
not
faster
true.
a
It's not
little
true.
bit.
Booby traps are not allowed if they are
On
genuinely
racing
indiscriminate
tires.
in the way that they intentionally...
Definitely street tires, I guess I got a little faster, but
You gave the British example earlier, because you're killing someone blowing you up in Sainsbury's.
I still don't like it.
I believe that what is being reported, right, widely reported, is that 3,000 terrorist, militants, Hezbollah members, whatever you want to call them, were very precisely targeted. Are you saying people... On your criteria, if it's legal...
They go off in grocery stores.
Alright, let's go. We'll check back.
UK earlier. We're in London right now.
Well, thanks for watching the stream. We accomplished our goal, and yeah,
And a terrorist is
come back and check out the next one. Hope you guys get going too.
No, but if...
Alright, tune in to the next random
If
stream.
those people in that grocery store are literally responsible